Wild hogs first appeared in Texas in the late 17th century. At first, they were just a few stray animals that found their way into the wild. But over time, their numbers skyrocketed to over 2 million, causing more than $500 million in damages each year to agriculture and local ecosystems. As the situation spiraled out of control, the Texas government was forced to take action. Helicopter hog hunts were launched, turning the quiet southern skies into a brutal battlefield where humans fought to reclaim control from these destructive beasts. We took off right as the clock struck 3 p.m. The helicopter roared into the scorching sky, marking the beginning of a battle against feral hogs. There an enormous herd spread out across the fields ahead. They were everywhere. I immediately loaded my rifle, gripped it tightly, eyes fixed on the scope. The roar of the engine mixed with the crack of gunfire, shattering the silence. The first volley hit its mark. The entire herd panicked and scattered in all directions. But we didn't let them get far. The helicopter swooped low, closing in fast. In moments, more hogs were taken down. Elsewhere in the sky, Nick's helicopter circled over the fields below. With years of expert hunting experience, he calmly scanned each area. Nick had no trouble locking onto targets and taking them down with machine-like precision. At the same time, our team advanced toward an open prairie. This time, Ralpher was the one on the gun. The chopper dipped low, giving us a perfect firing angle. Ralpher took careful aim and pulled the trigger. A precise, clean burst of fire. Wherever we flew, hogs fell. The entire area quickly turned into a relentless sweep, no hiding places left, no escape routes remaining. Our real targets were the larger herds, as they caused the most damage and reproduced at uncontrollable rates. After about 10 minutes of circling overhead, we spotted the ideal target. Without hesitation, the team veered in. I squeezed the trigger, firing the moment I had a shot. However, with the rotor's violent shaking, not every bullet landed. Often, it took multiple rounds to bring one down. But eventually, one by one, they all fell under the hail of bullets from above. The next morning, we took off again, ready for another day of pursuit. This time, a new friend joined our squad. The first destination was a strip of land bordering the fields. It didn't take long before the first target appeared, a lone hog sprinting across an open patch. But it didn't escape the barrage from above. In a split second, it collapsed in the clearing. Moving forward, we spotted a large herd beginning to spread out through the forest in search of food. Seizing the moment, each helicopter descended. Once targets were identified, we opened fire in unison, taking them down one by one. Although the hogs scattered in all directions, they remained firmly within our grasp. Each helicopter had a team of sharpshooters with lightning-fast reflexes, ensuring no target escaped the dragnet. The chase lasted for hours. Some of the smaller hogs proved trickier and more cunning. They hid in dense underbrush, making detection more difficult. But with eyes sharpened by thousands of hours in the field, we still tracked and eliminated them with precision. The helicopter kept gliding across the sky. This area was too open for the hogs to hide. No matter how fast they ran, there was no escaping their fate. Everyone held position, locked onto targets with laser sights, and fired with near-perfect accuracy. In an instant, gunfire echoed across the sky, and hogs dropped one after another, scattered across the land ahead. It was the inevitable end for this invasive species of creatures that had ravaged and haunted this land for far too long. Hog after hog fell. Though we had taken down many, the losses were still significant. But compared to their explosive breeding rate, our efforts felt like a drop in the ocean. Looking back at the hunt from above, everyone was exhausted, but no one could hide the sense of satisfaction. It was the result of teamwork, persistence, and complete situational control throughout the entire sweep. We knew this battle wasn't over. What we gained today was only temporary. Tomorrow, the wild hogs might rise again stronger, faster, and bolder. But at least for today, we made them stop. And if tomorrow calls, we'll rise again ready to take flight and continue protecting these skies, preserving this land.